Hello everyone, and welcome to a speed paint video, which I will be explaining the number 10 goal, which is reduce inequalities, and what and it's one of the top 10s that people, or should I say countries, are working on to lower. So what the policies are, should be, is that universal in the principle to pay attention to the needs of disadvantages and merge populations into more larger populations. So that is the purpose of what it is giving you, but the point of this is to ensure that no one is left behind. Well, to most people, that reducing qualities is one of the most important, because many people suffer from this. Many people just want a better life, want a better understandment, a better education, a better job, to landing a good, well, not good, well, landing to a better position than what they were. So what it is based on is age, sex, disability, race, origin, religion, or any other status within the country. What this also address among other countries, which is dang it, I can't say that word again. Well, I'm trying to say representation. There we go. Migration and development assistance or alliance, because what people are doing in now and in the past, they usually were walking for a better life, hoping that they would find their goal of what they were needing. So what they were trying to do here was that they were trying to have better lives for families. They wanted to do it so they could have a better family, or they just want to raise a family in a better situation. Or just in case, like, just do it for the life that they originally had that was bad to a new life that they really want. So, like, if they were poor, now they could be wealthy. If they were in unsanitary water, they can have clean water. If they didn't have a roof on their heads, they have a roof now. That's what they were trying to do. So with this, it was causing many concerns, because the many people who came, the many that were refugees or immigrants. So with many disabilities, actually, too, because some kids or some children, some people can have very, very bad diseases. So very bad diseases that can cause themselves to feel very nauseous, very, very itchy, very, very uncomfortable in many, many places. And sometimes they just really, really want just a better, also good health and well-being because of this. So with all of that coming into correlation with everything else of the goals, each goal is important. So, like, zero hunger. Many people are still in hunger today, and they're trying to prevent that. And everybody doesn't have a quality education like some kids do, and some others don't. They want everybody to have that education and clean water, affordable energy, decent work habits, or work at least, so then they could have the life they want and worked for. So what this is doing is that they really just want to, just reduce relative income and inequality. And in some countries, they can't really do that. But in many countries, they're actually trying to trade. So, like, say that China is trading their crops for for minerals, so they could create those minerals into technology or or well, technology, of course, and maybe like jewelry or oh, excuse me. So yeah, they could just do anything they could with that. So with the more they trade with the economies, it could be actually better or worse for them, because if they can't trade back, then it actually could be very bad for the other, because then they're not getting anything in return. It's saying like a person helping another, but the other is not helping the person. So, yeah, sorry if this is very confusing, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can. So, with this being that people just want a better life. People, just to make it plain simple, people just want a better life. People want to make sure these goals are completed and making sure that everything has a possibility. So, these goals can actually help many countries and many living creatures, many it can even help the environment actually too. With the environment being very well rich and helpful, because the environment is where we've been getting our primary sources, like crops, food, and like the animals, they give us we use them for our clothes. So like we use their skins, or we can use their wool. We can use many things that from life on land and below water. We can even eat the fish that we fish from. That was a horrible sentence. I am so sorry. So with this being, just trying to make sure that by reducing inequalities, everybody has a chance to have an equal life, a quality education, a good health, a clean water, affordable energy, so we can so we could have power, and make sure that the world doesn't become a very uninhabitable and horrible place. These goals are what countries are trying to do to help citizens that 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 can be helped. So with these citizens being kind of very, very horrible, they really don't expect, because some people don't really know that they're what they're wanting for a better life. So like, say if a person's like nice and wealthy, they want to be more wealthy, they want to be richer. Sometimes they don't think about that people are like poorer than him or her, or they or them, sorry. Trying to be more extra. So basically saying that all of this can actually be helped with just the helpful and understanding of everyone. If everybody understands why we need this, then we can do it. If everybody knows that that they were doing it, then they do it. It's very, very complex, because they're just trying to create something better for the world, so and everybody could be happy. Everybody could feel safe. Everybody can feel like clean from every single horrible thing from the past. And they actually kind of do. When they move to a different country, they feel safe. They feel fine. They feel happy. And from their old country, because many countries in the past have suffered, but yet they have evolved to better and more developed countries. Some are still in developing, but some already developed, and people would just try to go there for a life, for a job, for anything they can have actually that they can work for. That's why it's really important that people understand why we need to do this, so then they can have a good life, so we can have a good life. So if you enjoyed this, then I hope you have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this speed paint.